Hello nieces, hello nephew, it's your Uncle Charles here, and today the S&P 500 decide to once again fake out retail traders. Alright, yesterday I talked about how we had a very nice setup for more downside with some bearish confirmation, but it was very obvious. But I did also mention in the video that we had to watch out for a possible recapture. Since we had a breakdown yesterday, we had to watch that 422.3 level. Above that would have been a recapture in bullish, okay? That was in yesterday's video. But today, first before we get to that, take a look at the flow sentiment. Someone mentioned they wanted to see me add the filter for more than 200K. Right now, this is 500K. And it's about 31% in calls, 69% in puts. You know, bearish like usual. 500K is still pretty big money. You can see the $1 million, premiums and stuff like that. You see some coming at the end of the day right here, and some calls as well. But the big monies, these unusual orders right here, really big. Lots of volume on it. 4.1 million in premium. This one's 4.9. That May 20 date, once again, 403 strike price. Okay, something about that May 20 date. I'm seeing a lot of puts on that date. A lot of out the money puts on that date. Okay, we can look at. We go to the million, and you can see it right here, 68% in puts. Okay, still pretty overall bearish. All right. So yesterday I talked about how I was watching this big triangle pattern. You can see the blue line, the blue trend lines right here. Big triangle pattern on the S&P 500. I'm zoomed out, and the trend line starts all the way back in May of 2020 and connects many times here. All right, June 30th of 2020, October of 2020. Once again here in February of 2022 connects. We got a touch here around March 14th, I think. And yesterday we broke down, well, 2 days ago we broke down from it. And I'll zoom in for you right here. You can see it better once I zoom in. Boom. All right, I'll go in more. Okay. So that's that blue trend line that we see. We broke down below it April 26th. Yesterday we retested that breakdown level as a resistance. Now usually that would confirm, that usually confirms more downside, but this strategy, backtest and go, does not work 100%, okay? Because we always got to watch out for the recapture. And I mentioned yesterday, market makers, they're not going to make trading this market easy for us. Their goal is to manipulate this market so we lose, and they're very good at it. So yesterday we had a very nice setup for bearish momentum to keep on going, but instead, we got the recapture. All right. So as of right now, we have a new setup. We have a bullish setup actually with a false breakdown setup. Okay. I had some support here. If I make it a little thicker, change the color to pink. See here, it starts from February 24th low, connects to March 14th low. We broke down from it back in April 22nd and again on April 26th. And today we back tested it as a resistant. So watch that 428 level for tomorrow. If we can clear 428, we recapture this pink trend line that started from February 24th. Okay, that will be bullish. All right, that'll put 430.3 in play. Very big test because 430.3 is a 61.8 retracement of my fib level from the February 24th low to the March 29th high. And also, when we lost this level back on April 22nd, it triggered a very big sell-off, as you can see, and we never quite back-tested it as a resistant. All right, so it's possible. We got very close to it today, actually. The high of today was 429.64, so very close to it. Is it enough? We'll see. Okay, best time to turn bearish is if we lose some support levels. Okay, so as of right now, I have a level around 425. This level has served as both a support and a resistance in the past. Okay, around 425 right here. It's not perfect. Okay, it has served as both a support and resistance in the past. All right, and below that very critical level, once again, that blue trend line, that multi-year blue trend line, now at 422.7. If we lose that, we once again break down from the triangle pattern. There is some support below it at 421.7, 78.6 retracement level. And down there at 419.5 to 420, but we'll give it a low to 419.5 to be safe. And if we can lose that level, that would put 415 in play once again. And we lose 415, Let's say hello to some new lows, possibly around 408 to 409 zone, possibly even lower. Okay, guys, just let the level that I just mentioned guide you. Okay, best time to turn bearish if we lose support levels, especially the support levels that I just mentioned. Okay, but as of right now, keep in mind we are in false breakout territory, false breakdown territory. All right, so the absolute level that must hold for tomorrow is this blue trend line around 422.7. Okay, because that's the level we recaptured today. So if it retests it as a support and bounces, you know, that's a very good sign. That's a bullish sign that this recapture is staying in play. Okay, and of course, if we continue to clear resistance, just take the stairway up with the SPY is what I recommend. Just follow the price action. Okay, guys. So above 428, put 430.3 in play, and above that, very bearish. That could mark that we found a bottom. I mean, we clear that as bullish. It could mark that we found a bottom, and my next level will be around 434 to 436.3 ish. So we'll talk more about that when the time comes, okay? But if we lose 422.7, guys, that's the best time to turn bearish because we are once again breaking down this multi-year triangle trend line. All right, and here's the VIX. We're just chopping. We did lose that 30.2 level. That's a 61.8 retracement level, okay? Starting from March 8th high all the way down to April 4th low, okay? So 30.2, need to recapture that if VIX wants to continue to be bullish. As long as it's below 27.96, 28 is the support, which we got a very nice bounce off of it today. So it's just chopping. But if we do lose 27.96, that put 25.71 in play. So if VIX losing support, that's bearish. Could be a bullish sign for the SPY, okay? Here's QQQ. Recapture some critical levels. All right, I had a level, well, April 26th, we lost a critical level at 322.7-ish. All right, yesterday we back tested it as a resistance, so similar to the triangle pattern on SPY, but today we recaptured it. False breakdown mode for the QQQ as well. All right, it's down right now in the aftermarket. Probably something to do with Amazon. I haven't checked yet, but either way, 322.5 will be a critical level. Below that, I'd be bearish. That will put 317 back in play. Below 317 puts a nice drop down to 311.5. Not much support under there until 311.5 if we lose 317. All right, so to stay bullish, we need that 322.5 level to continue to hold, and it'll keep upside levels in play like 325 and 329.9-ish, and possibly even 334, which is around the breakout level of this pink trend line right there, okay? Dow Jones, you see this green trend line, been around for a while, ever since early January. All right, we got a bounce on it April 25th. We lost it April 26th. Gave us some follow through April 27th. Once again, we recaptured it, treated that level as a support. And I got this blue line right here, this blue trend line, since February 24th, connecting to the March 8th bottom. And we did get a nice little bounce around April 22nd, bounce around there. But today, well, eventually we just broke down and back testing it as a resistant right now. So the first support I have for DIA is 338. Below that is bearish. Got some support around 336.5, then 334.5. And below that, 333, and now below that will be a breakdown of this green trend line once again. Okay, so just gotta hold that level. Get above 339.3 to be bullish, and it puts 341.8 in play. Recapture this blue trend line as well. Okay, IWM. Well, we did lose that 187.9 level, but we managed to recapture it today, but closed around the 5-day moving average. Needs to clear 191.9 and break out of this yellow trend line once again to be bullish. Putting 193, then 197.2 in play, okay? Critical support level is 187.89. We lose that level, we're going to drop back down to 185.6. I have support level there, which we bounced today, but it might not hold if we retest it again. Putting 182, then 178.5 in play. Tesla, beautiful trade today. I didn't trade it myself, but I saw some Discord members trade it. Really cool. This morning, Tesla actually, I had the support at 872, and Tesla lost the 872 level, dropped as low as 821. Very nice trade if you took it, but eventually towards the end of the day, it recaptured it. So 872 is a must-hold level to keep 9. I got resistant around 906-ish. around there. Yeah, around 906s. That's 0.5. That's the previous high right here, and serve that support level. And if we can clear that, 925 is back in play. Above that, 978. Okay, I'd be bearish if we lose 872 level and we could drop down. I have a target around 796.5ish. Okay, and here's Apple dropping right now. A couple dollars, not bad. I'm not sure if they did good on their earnings. Yeah, I gotta check that later, but it did pretty good today. Recaptured that 200-day moving average. It was around 159.2 and bounced from there. Cleared 161.47. That's my 61.8 retracement level. Okay, and it got pretty close to the 164.96 level. That's a 50% retracement level. So the big level that must hold is 161.47. That keeps upside targets in play, 164.96. And then a test of the 50-day moving average around 166, then 168.4, 38.2 retracement level. If we lose that level, that puts the 200-day back in play around 159, and it might not hold this time. Could drop down to 156.5, and then around 152 is my next support. All right, guys, so that's what I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and always remember that family is important, and Uncle loves you.